better to be able to live to fight another day with your nervous system. Now, the less developed your nervous system is, or the more of a beginner you are, then the less you're able to hurt yourself in that way. So if you're weaker, you can go closer to failure and be fine. If you can really call on all the powers of the universe when you lift, then you have to be careful about how often you call on the powers of the universe. He-Man doesn't strike the lightning and all that stuff every session. I'll put a link into that if you're too young for that one. How many did you get there, Seb? How'd you find this?
It was... Well, I didn't hear that it was 5d5 from the get-go, so I did 4 on the first one. So started off cheating a little bit. On the last one, I'd say I got 5 comfortable. I did 7. They weren't quite pushing it out, but it wasn't to the same speed that the other ones were, so I'm not too sure if I'm counting them.
60 kilos on the bar?
No, 40. So, but that's where my weight is at right now. That's what I'm working with. So there's no point trying to put 60 and trying to grind out, do a 5D1 and then try and do more reps. It's may as well just stick to a weight that you're comfortable with.
Your background isn't really in weight training that much, right?
No.
You don't have that much weight at home.
No.
How's it been doing more sort of barbell work, strength work? How are you finding it, not coming from a meathead sort of background?
Yeah, I really enjoy it. Having access to the gym here and having access to so much more weight than what I'm used to and equipment that I'm not used to having, it also has kind of showed me that I am actually stronger than I thought I was. And it's also opened the possibility to get stronger quicker. At least I feel like it with how I think my training has also changed based on the movements that I'm doing here. I'm doing a lot of barbell work, so that's really helped to push those movements in particular and push the weight in those movements. But last month I was thinking, it'd be great to, in the next couple of months get body weight on certain movements, and within a couple of weeks here we've smashed those numbers, and now it's just a matter of let's see how far we can go while we're here.
Yeah, so Seb joined Uncommon Success as a player, but he's also now part of the team building out the software. Did you go to the gym much in the past? Did you ever try following, going to a commercial gym, having a membership, doing your thing, or?
When anybody asks that, what's my training journey, I always think of university and thinking of going to the gym and spending 2 hours just hitting every machine I could think of and not leaving until I felt like I'd beaten myself up. And of course I would do that, and then I wouldn't go to the gym for 4 days, and then I'd go back again and do the same again. One of the things that's definitely helped with joining Uncom is having access to coaches. And I'd definitely say if you're starting your training journey and you haven't had access to a coach, sure, there's a lot that you can learn by yourself, and it's always going to be a journey. And it's going to be gradual regardless, but that learning curve is going to be so much faster if you have someone that knows what they're talking about and can guide you through that. My first couple of years of training, kind of after uni, I wouldn't even count uni, but sort of taking it a bit more seriously by myself. Even I was doing mainly calisthenics, but even so, just training by myself, no coach, no real guidance, just what I was reading online. And yeah, it's easy to get sort of confused with everything that's being put out there and not having as an effective training program as you could have. And now that I'm in with Uncom and have access to Dense and that style of training that I really love, it's really helped me push my numbers. Yeah.
Nice one. Thanks for sharing. We'll get another block later.
Yeah, for sure.